कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Tara, in order to abuse and curse Rama, comes to the battlefield, but she ends up praising Rama. She sings a stuti, a stotram, a stavam on him. Tvam aprameyascha durasadascha jitendriyascha uttama dharmikascha अक्षय्य कीर्तिश्च विचक्षणश्च क्षितिक्षमावान् क्षतजोपमाक्ष. As she describes Rama's qualities, Rama in turn accepts her stotram, is a witness to the last rites that were performed to Vali. He orders Hanuman and Lakshmana as his representatives and orders them that the coronation, the Pattabhishekam of Sugriva should happen. If we have noticed in Ramayana, before an event, especially which is auspicious, which is Kalyanakaram, occurs to Rama, he will ensure that it happens to one of his closest aides or friends, will be happy looking at the event, and then will undergo the event. Even before he could be united with Sita, he brought Ahalya and Gautama together. Even before he underwent Pattabhishekam, he saw Paduka Pattabhishekam to Bharata, Sugriva Pattabhishekam to Sugriva of Kishkindha, and Pattabhishekam to Vibhishana of Lanka, even before his Pattabhishekam took place. This is something very special for Rama. Here, while he was invited to Kishkindha, he says, I have to obey my father's words, I have to stay in the forest, I cannot enter any civilized territory, which is a kingdom. I send my representatives. Chaturdasha sama saumya gramam va yadi va puram na pravekshyami hanuman pitur nirdesha palakaha. After having sent Hanuman and Lakshmana, the Pattabhishekam of Sugriva took place. Angada was made the Yuvaraja, the heir apparent. And now the monkeys which were originally to be dispatched by Sugriva in order to search for Sita's presence in which geography where, Sugriva did not send because those were the months of severe monsoon in the south of India. So, he wanted to avoid these months because those months are referred to as Chaturmasya, often a set of 4 months. Even now, Acharyas who come in Sat Sampradayam, Acharyas who come in a specific lineage, in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam, Guru Parampara, Visishtadvaita Siddhanta Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam, we have Acharyas of renowned traditional institutions such as Sri Ahobila Math, Sri Parakala Math, Sri Rangam Srimad Andavan Ashramam, Poundarikapuram Andavan Ashramam. We have Acharyas of Vanamamalai Math, Sri Perumbudur Math, Alvar Tirunagari Mat, Tirukkurungudi, and many other Acharya Paramparas who, as being sannyasis, every year undertake this vow of Chaturmasya Vratam. Similarly, our Acharyas of Advaita Guru Parampara, be it the Mahasannidhanam and Sannidhanam of Sringeri Mat, be it the Periva of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, be it the Acharyas of Madhva Sampradayam, the Ashtamatas, then we have the Raghavendra Matha, the Uttaradi Matha, and so on and so forth, who also undergo this Chaturmasya Vratam, wherein the sannyasis will not walk outside their mat for that period of 4 months in the monsoon period, because it is that period where the little creatures and ants also go hither and thither. So if they walk and they end up killing those animals, the sannyasis believe they have committed Jiva Himsa and they will not go. Sannyasis don't go out, valid reason. These monkeys also don't go out. So these Vanaras of Kishkindha also refuse to go out. If a sannyasi doesn't go out, he is at the pinnacle of enlightenment. These Vanaras also refuse to go. So Rama's mission couldn't be achieved for the next few months. It was rainy season. So here is where the description of the monsoon season comes. Navamasa dhritam garbham bhaskarasya gabhastivihi pītva rasam samudranam dvayoho prasute rasayanam. The clouds start bearing the water, the rainwater, for many months, and 1 month they have to deliver, right? Because they can't keep holding the water. Those months when they deliver become the monsoon season, says Valmiki. These thick clouds that were dark were appearing as if they were sporting a beautiful mala to be garlanded to Surya Deva. Shakyamambaramaruhya meghasopana panktibihi kutaga jurjana malabhir alankartum divakaram. The peacocks would come out. Kalidasa says in Ritu Samharam, one of the beautiful short poems by Kalidasa that describes the various climates that we face, seasons that we face, like the summer, the Grishma Kalam, Sharat Kalam, Varsha Kalam. Though all these months have been described, there, while describing the monsoon, Kalidasa intelligently says how the peacocks come out, looking at the dark rain-bearing clouds, they open their feathers and start dancing. We call it as the Mayura Natyam. So here goes the verse. Sada manodyam suratottvavotsukam vikirna vistirna kalapashobhitam savibhramalingana chumbanakulam pravriddha nrityam kulamadhya barhinam. So the entire batch of peacocks come and dance when they see the dark rain-bearing clouds. Now, the husband feels very happy during the monsoon season, because when there is a thunder, there is a lightning, the lady, his consort, gets really worried. She gets frightened and she embraces her husband. So the husband keeps waiting for the monsoon season, it seems. Payodharair meerama bhagabhira nisvanair dvanirbhidistvejita chetaso bhrisham Kritaparadhamapi yoshitah priyan parishvajante shayane nirantaram. While the husband waits for the monsoon season when his wife will embrace him, look at Rama's state. He has been housing himself in one of the caves of the Parvatas in the Kishkindha region in the monsoon season, nobody to see him, nobody to meet him. And every time he listens to a thunder or sees a lightning, he is reminded of those good golden days when Sita would embrace him. So, there was a Vipralamba Shringaram, Virahatapam in Rama. Bhatta of Narayaniyam fame summarizes this. Nita Sugriva Maitrim Tadanu Hanumata Dundubhekaya Muchaihi Kshipva Angushtena Bhuyo Luluvita Yugapat Patrina Saptasalan Hatva Sugriva Gatodhyamatulam Balinam Vyajavritya Varsha Vela Manishir Virahataralitastvam Matanga Shramante. Now, The Chaturmasyam period, the monsoon period, has just completed, and Rama doesn't see a single signal of Sugriva approaching him and offering to help. This was the original promise made. Rama gets really angry and he says, Lakshmana, go and check what is the situation with Sugriva and with Kishkindha. As Lakshmana understands the tone and tenor of Rama, he comes like a ferocious snake. Isn't he Adisesha himself? Like a snake would hiss with one of his hoods. The 1,000-hooded Adisesha, who is now Lakshmana, barges into the Kishkindha territory. Badashalya spurajjihvaha sayasakasana bhogavan swatejo vishasambhutaha panchasya iva pannagaha. He was literally like a hissing snake, a ferocious snake. As he entered, the monkeys, the vanaras there couldn't withstand the fury of Lakshmana. They ran hither and thither and they all immediately ran towards Hanuman and said, Hanuman, who was in deep meditation, saw these perturbed monkeys and asked, what is wrong? That is when these vanaras said, Lakshmana has come in a very angry fashion. Hanuman, only you can control him. Hanuman immediately guessed what is the problem. Because he was in meditation, he couldn't remind Sugriva, and he knew what a grave mistake Sugriva had committed of being ungrateful, of not being Kritanya but being a Kritagna. So, he immediately goes to the presence of Lakshmana, who tells, Lakshmana says, Nasa sankuchita pantha yenavali hato gataha samaye tishtha Sugriva mavali pathamanvadaha. He says, Hanuman, carry this message that has been uttered by me to Sugriva. This is not my message. This is the message sent by my dear Swami Rama. You know what he has said? Go tell Sugriva, I have opened the door of Swarga to Vali. Tell him, I have not closed that door. Go tell him that. I am here to deliver that message, Hanuman, said a furious Lakshmana. The moment Hanuman saw the state of Lakshmana, he ran towards the private room, private space of Sugriva. He said, Sir, Swami, Sugriva Swami, Mata, Tara, Mata Tara, I have come, I am Hanuman. They ask, Mata, Lakshmana has come, he is very furious. He is very furious that your husband Sugriva has not kept his promise. He says that the door to the heaven is already open and it is not closed. Mata, please wake up. Tara says, and so does Sugriva. You will all be amazed. Sir, he wakes up Sugriva, but why Tara? Tara is Vali Patni, right? Why should she be in the same room as that of Sugriva? First query. Second, what is that with the tone? Why? Why can't he just wake up and come? What is stopping Sugriva from coming out? Is it his state? What happened to Sugriva the previous night? What happened to Tara the previous night? How is Tara going to manage the ferocious Lakshmana? Next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.